Hi, my name's Emma. I'm 17 and I have a tic disorder. It's easier to explain it to people as Tourette's. I was first diagnosed in 2011, this year, in January, probably towards the end of January. I don't really remember what day exactly because I went to hospital. Um, when I was diagnosed, it was kind of normal for me. I didn't freak out because I had sort of seen this stuff on YouTube, and I'd seen documentaries on TV, and I had a basic knowledge of what it was. So when I was diagnosed with it, I didn't freak out. I didn't find it out of the ordinary. I was just like, oh, okay, so that's what it was. Um, some of my tics I have. Uh, my head sort of stretches to the side like that. Um, Sometimes I cringe like that. That's more of a rare occasion rather than an occasion. Um, my other ones, I don't really do many of my motor ones anymore because most of them go to my face and I have facial tics. I have my eyebrows going up and down like that, sort of just playing around with them. My eyes sometimes do that. I blink a lot, so I might be blinking a lot in this video. Who knows? And my nose sort of stretches like that, and sometimes it does that, but not really that often. More stretching downwards. My lips do that, and sometimes my nose goes with it. So sometimes I'll be like that. Those are my main tics that come out that are motor. My vocal ones are what are they? They're so it's sort of like a heartbeat noise, like a beating noise in my throat. I have I have that one, and my other one I only have three. My other one is sometimes I fake sneeze. That one is a rare occasion though as well. So that's only if my tics sort of build up and then I let it out as vocal. Um, I did tell people. I only told my family and my friends, like my immediate friends, because at the time I didn't want people to know, but now I'm more than happy to tell someone what's happening and sort of what's going on. If like they don't know what I'm doing, I explain it to them. Um, how what I sort of just told them. I sort of just said sometimes they'd ask me, "What's that? What are you doing?" And I'd go, "Oh, I have a tic disorder." And some people didn't know what I meant by that, and so I explained to them it's like Tourette's, and they knew what Tourette's was, so it was easier for them to identify with that. Um, but the hardest part of having a tic disorder um, is definitely the lack of education. Not a lot of people understand what it is or how it affects the person themselves, and they generally misconcept it with swearing, um, which is not at all. That's only a 10 to 15% of people that have Tourette's swear with either like vulgar content. That's only a rare thing to have, but it is the most publicized bit about Tourette's in the media, because it's the easiest for people to make fun of. It's easiest for people to go off a story with to create conflict because you yelled, F you at someone in the street, and then there's your storyline, you know? The positive side to having Tourette's is I've met a lot of people on YouTube through my videos and their channels, and I've gained a lot of friends that have what I have because I don't know anyone that has it. And so it was really great for me to find other people and I can talk to them and it's sort of like a community. Um, and I really like that. I think that's awesome. It helps me so much. When I come home from school, I'll go on and there'll be a new video from, one someone I subscribe to, and then I watch it and I'm like, oh yeah, that's how I was today, or oh, that's how I was feeling, So it makes me feel that I'm not alone. Um, some conditions that I have with my tic disorder is OCD. I'm mainly germophobic, and I am very sensitive to touch, like feeling stuff, and sound. Very sensitive to sound, especially chewing food is one of my main problems. I get a lot of anxiety, and I get angry, and I get very sort of edgy when I'm around someone that's doing that because my ears just can't take it. I've tried, but I just can't help it. Um, I do take medication, but I've recently stopped my medication because it's not actually doing anything for me. It's basically calming down the big tics, like big movements and stuff, but like my facial tics and stuff, it's not doing anything. So I've decided to just stop that and just go au natural, I was bullied when it first started. Because no one knew, because it was all of a sudden just I was at school one week and then the next week I was in hospital and then I came back to school and all of a sudden I have this uncontrollable tic to do, and people didn't understand it because it wasn't explained to them. But now the bullying has stopped, and so that's good, and so everyone just accepts me now. And what I'd say to someone that was just diagnosed is go find some other people. Go to YouTube. You're already on YouTube, obviously, but definitely find other people that have it because you're going to need that support group from a person that can actually identify with what you're feeling and what you're going through at that time. And that's the best thing you can do because you're going to need someone, definitely. I'm not saying you can't handle it, but it's a lot easier if you have someone else that understands what you're going through. I tic the most when I have sort of high emotions, definitely with anxiety, when I'm stressed, when I'm really nervous, or when I'm really happy and excited. My tics build off that energy and they come out more often. When I tic the least is definitely when I'm by myself. I don't tic as much because I don't feel everyone's watching me. I don't feel stressed. I just feel normal and relaxed, so I don't have to tic. One thing that people don't know about me is that, especially because of my age, because I'm 17, it's not a common occurrence to find someone that likes what I like. I'm a I'm a country music fan. Yes, I am. I know. A lot of people are like, ew, country music sucks. But I'm like, country music is awesome. I love all the greats. I love Reba McEntire, Martina McBride, Dolly Parton, Tammy Wynette. I love Winona. I love Carrie Underwood. I love the band Perry. I love them so much. It's just so awesome. And when people hear I say I love country music, they're a bit shocked at first because they don't understand. They're actually more shocked to find out I like country music than that I have a tic disorder. I don't know, some weird crossover world. Anyway, peace out.